So today crash report analysis. It's not so good title, but let's see, because currently the market is crashing. So today's topic, weekly news and then commit macro economy update and the ETF Nasdaq 100 analytics. So this one is ETF and also Dow Jones, and also there's many the index which we can see there's some the fear and then scaredness in the market. So we check about the index. Okay, weekly news. There's a monthly performance. Apple is minus 15%. Microsoft is minus 10%. Google is also over minus 10%. Amazon is almost minus 30%. Tesla is also close to the 30%. Minus 30%, and then almost every sector is going down, and it's very hard to see green here, so it's very bad. This is a monthly performance for the worldwidely. Alibaba is minus 20%. So the what is that? For example, Japan TM is minus 5%, Sony is 8%. Yeah, so but anyway, overall, every country is going down now. So naturally, their index is also going down. So COVID update is some country is increasing, but it's not so many. For example, some African country they are increasing, but overall this is very steady. And then each country, for example, this is Singapore, its new cases is 3,000 plus, and then also United States is around 110,000 over, and then also United Kingdom it's around 15,000 also, and then Japan is around 50,000. So it's still it's slightly going up, but most of the countries they are not taking so seriously compared to last 2 years. So now I think it's more, we can say this things is steady. This is a death rate. Singapore is still slightly it's going up. 3 people. Then the United States around 300, and then United Kingdom is almost 200, and then Japan is 30. Okay, so this one is also we see that this number as it's compared to the last 2 years or so, it's still better, but this is the situation we are kinda accepting now. So the macroeconomy, let's check about this GDP growth rate. GDP growth rate is I think this report is the last month or so, then the minus 1.4, and then also the employment rate is also significantly going down now. It's only 3.6. So the inflation rate is, this one was announced this last week. It's slightly going down. Previous month it was 8.5, but now it's 8.3. The government debt to the GDP it's increasing last 2 years, and then the manufacturing PMI is going up now. And in the customer confidence, that is slightly going up, but compared to the last year, it's still very low. The US 10 years bond, this one is it's go over 3, and they still stay around 3%. So still high. And then the Bitcoin is crashing now, and then it went less than 30,000. And then let's check about this fear and greed index from the CNN. This one is extremely fear. There's many the indicator is showing about how we is bring the market into this extremely fear. there's a 7 different indicator here. So one is market momentum. This one is like it's S&P 500 is above it's used here. When the S&P 500 is above it's moving or rolling average of the prior 125 trading days, that's a sign of the positive momentum. So this orange line, this one is like moving average of the 125 days. So now the S&P index is going down significantly. It's very, very low. So that's why there is the one of the indicator is showing that this extreme fear. Second one, stock price range. The few big stocks can skew the return for the market. So it's important to also know how many stocks are doing well versus those struggling. So this shows the number of the stocks on the highs at the 52 weeks highs compared to those at 52 weeks lows. When there are many more highs than lows, that's a bullish sign and then signal grid. So this one is going down. It keeps going down now. So it's also showing that this is extreme fear. The safe haven demand, that is also going down. Stocks are riskier than bond, but the reward for the investing in the stocks over the long haul is greater. Still, the bond can outperform stocks over short periods. Safe haven demand shows the difference between the treasury bond and the stock returns over the past 20 trading days. Bonds do the better when investors are scared. The fear and the greed index use this increasing the safe haven demand as a signal for the fear. So this one is it's the difference in the 20-day stock and bond returns. Okay, so this one is now is a minus, and then it's also showing the extreme fear. I will just to skip some. The market volatility is very high. Put on the call option. This one is close to the 1. That means it's also showing here though the ratio above the 1 is considered bearish. Since this one is close to the 1, so it's a bearish. Like put on the call. I think if you don't know about the option or the contract giving the investors right to the buy or sell stock, index or other financial securities at the grid upon the price and the date. Put the option to sell, while the call the option to buy. So when this one is going to close to the 1, that means like this one is close to the bullish. Okay, so the Main Street is convinced that the recession will hit the U.S. economy this year. On the basically there's 3 reasons. One is the coronavirus, and then coronavirus brought us about the inflation. So then inflation, then also we are seeing every day about the news that there's a war between the Ukraine and then Russia. That also brings us a huge concern. So the market has a lot of concern on this. So still it's not steady. On the Wall Street, more than half of the investment and the economic professionals think the Fed's attempt to combat inflation by raising interest rate and running off the balance sheet will eventually cause a recession. So now the central bank in the US, they are trying to raise up the interest rate, short interest rate. Currently it's at 0.5. As I shown in the above, the running off the balance sheet means like basically they are trying to hurry up to fix about this inflation rate. So inflation rate, it's ideally if it's going to the 2%, that is better. But now it's 8% over. In the I just show in the graph 8% last month on this month 8% over. So that is really no good sign. So this inflation is basically that once the inflation happens, then people don't want to buy the things anymore. So that means it's leading to the recession too. So the cryptocurrency Luna crashed to the $0 as the USD fall further from the dollar peg. Bitcoin rebounds 8%. Bitcoin jump back about 30,000 on Friday as it rebound from the level not seen since the late 2020. Luna cryptocurrency associated with the Terra UST is now worth $0 as the stablecoin has dramatically lost its $1 peg. On top of the UST saga, crypto market has been hit by the number of the other headwinds. So this the Luna is a Tether USD, like related to this Tether USD. So it's supposed to be, it's called like a stable coin. $1 is supposed to be the Tether. Then this one is now okay, I didn't bring the graph, but it's that balance was broken. So that's why because like it has a lot of volatility, and because of that people lost their trust on this. Then eventually this becomes zero. Now because of this, the cryptocurrency overall, everything is affected by that. Everything is going down. So also the inflation increases the risk of the recession in the global economy. This isn't a recession, it's war session. Top strategist says that here is why it's different. The global economy is likely entering the war session, according to the veteran investment strategist David Roche, and then the market are underestimating it. Roche, president of the independent strategy, suggested the evidence from the Ukraine of the atrocities committed by Russian force prevent any possibility of the swift peace negotiation. In normal recession, output and demand goes down, inflation goes down. In this soft of the recession, war session, you actually have the output which falls at the same time as the cost and inflation rise. So he explains. So this is another term they made. The currently, so basically like inflation happened is I mean like the normal recession, it's the inflation is supposed to going down because we are raising up this interest rate. If the interest rate is going up, then inflation is supposed to go down. But because of this war, there's a many shortage from the gas or wheat or many things from the Russia or Ukraine. They are producing and they are exporting. So because of that, we still facing the inflation. Then we have to overcome this inflation by using some other resource. So that's why currently it's very it's a difficult time. It's facing the many difficulty now. So they call this war session. Okay, and then so let's check about the Python script which I wrote, and then to see about so reconnect. Was firstly let's check about this the ETF. Okay, so the ETF I pick up some famous one. And here is a famous one, SPY, SQQQ, or QQQ, or there's many. I think I choose like top 100 the popular the ETF, and from there we just do list everything, and then is sorted from top to bottom. For example, this one, price growth within this 1 year, which the ETF growing a lot, which ETF going down. See, like here, like I completely choose like the popular one, like from top 1 to top 100. Then if you see from here, this left side is going up. Rest of others from this point, everything is going down. So if you purchase some of the ETF before, most likely your group is right side, means like you are in the lost. So let's check about see like ECO, then the ETFDB, right? Then if we go into this one, then ETFB. So then from here we can see the what is this the UCO, right? So the UCO and then process. So like this one is crude oil. So like oil is basically it's going up, or other one UNG, okay. Crude oil, right? So this one is UNG, and then this one is also gas, gas or resource. So oil or gas, all of this stuff, like the resource stuff, is going up. No wonder, but I don't know, like last year, whether we could imagine this war. So that's why this is a difficult. For example, which one is going a lot minus? SCO, check SCO. So the ultra short Bloomberg crude oil, okay, crude oil sell, of course, it's because opposite. But however, others, let's check about others. RSX, wow. Actually, like RARKK is also here. It's very bad. RSX, okay. RSX. Russian ETF, okay. Interesting. So the Russian ETF is also going down a lot. Okay, sure. Let's check about what they are holding. This is a company they are holding. I see. I don't know, like the company, like each one of them. But it seems like that makes sense why this ETF is going down. Let's check about others. For example, this one is a weekly. Which one is going down? So for example, GUSH. Oil. And then this one is oil, right? Oh, it's slow. Okay, yeah, okay. So the S&P oil and gas. I see. Blue twice. This one is a leverage, the ETF. And then of course. This one is a 1 week performance. If this one is like 1 year performance, then it should be good. But this one is 1 week performance. So that's why this one is staying here. But what I can see is the TQQQ is here. This one is also very minus. Let's check DFEN. DFEN. Okay. Aerospace defensible. Daily. I see. Okay. Okay. So it seems like the defensive market is minus now. It's kind of interesting. So okay, let's check about since this one is 1 week, so this one is 3 months, right? 3 months. Let's check RSX. Maybe this one is, oh wow, 3 months. RSX. This one is maybe Russia. RSX. Russian ETF. Okay, so that makes sense. How about this two? TQQQ, ARK, SCO, and then TNA. Let's check TNA. Daily small cap bulls, the leverage 3 times. Okay, so what they have? Russell, I see. Russell 2000 ETF. So small companies one 3 times. So this one is going down within these 3 months because the tech company is crashing a lot. That is one of the reasons. Okay, let's go to the last one. This one is 6 months. RSX, okay, RARK, this is bad. TNA, TQQQ, SCO. Instead, which one is going up? For example, this, the TZA, okay, so then this one, daily small cap, yeah, okay, so what the one I just checked, so the small companies one is going up, a bear 3 times share, okay, sure. So this is the opposite. 3 bear means like if the price is going down and more they can make money. So that is the case of the ETF. So let's check about the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is a Dow Jones company, and then okay, so let's check about which one. Walmart, I think this one, Walmart. Apple is here, so this is the total revenue, so that they are basically supposed to make the money because this is Dow Jones 30. And then if we check about their income state and the income growth, the only CAT, MRK, and then the FinBiz. Okay, so let's go here, then CAT, Caterpillar, okay, so the Caterpillar is, okay, so they are making money, both of the growth and also the revenue growth and then income growth, profit growth is also going well. And the MRK, so this, what is this? So this one is Mechanical. So they are also going up from here. Okay, so let's go check. So rest of others, for example, CRM, Salesforce is also its income growth is not so much, but revenue growth is okay. Likewise, let's check if we check about their PSR. Of course, like because this is Dow Jones, all of them are supposed to be good, but PSR is very high for Apple or CRM, this company, compared to others. For example, Walmart or Disney here. Okay, so and then Intel is also here. Growth rate is not so high, but the Caterpillar, it looks like it's very good. So that's how we can see from here. And the market cap, of course, Apple is number 1 here. Let's check about others. For example, ETF. Okay, so the economic indicator. Sorry. This one is what I check is like the yeah. So some the major company I brought from here. So this is Dow Jones. Brought here, and then which we can see like which one is related, the correlation, how the correlation. For example, here, although I think basically everything is going down, it's meaningless to see here, but just in case if you want to know. So by writing this kind of source code, then we can see like for example Microsoft here, which company is correlation, has a correlation. For example, the Apple, the lighter color has a correlation. The deep color, like dark color, has anti-correlation. So Microsoft and the Apple has a correlation here. It's very close to each other. The one side of the price is going down, other Microsoft's price is also going up. One side is going down, then both of them are going down. Something like that. So mostly I think this one is not so because like every the price is anyway going down, so yeah, it's not so important here, but okay. Anyway, what we see from here, everything overall, it's very difficult time to make money from this market. Besides, it's not so easy. Like this one is telling us like the ETF. It's mostly like S something is saying like that it's a bullish ETF, means selling short selling the ETF. So if this S something is top here, that means like the market is going down anyway. So that yeah, so that's it for today. I hope this one is like it's useful for you, but I'm not sure like how you feel. But overall, I feel like now the market is really facing some scary time. So even from here, like it's very hard to make the money. Like you see, like this ETF, this most of the ETF normally like it's normal year like 2018, 2017, 19. Most of the ETF is left side. I mean like it's making profit, not like this. But this year, it's mostly it's right side, means like almost everything is going to be minus. And so yeah, it's very difficult. It's very hard to predict after once we are facing this situation. Some people say it's a good time to buy, but still we are not sure because like Russian and also the Ukraine war is we are not sure like which way they go. Besides the inflation, like whether this central bank can stop this inflation or not. So, but anyway, let's see. So that is for today. So thank you so much for coming today.